Brenda. An alien, huh? Anything in the soaps. And now for you, a trip into our Soap Talk soap opera blooper file. This is rare footage supplied to us by the networks where we watch some seemingly perfect actors and actresses in some not so perfect scenes. Watch these unforgettables from Days of Our Lives.
5, 4.
Well, it's Groundhog Day. For more than a century, groundhogs have been midwinter luminaries scampering into the spotlight on February 2nd to divine whether the second half of the season will be cold or mild. The stocky mammals are celebrated as soothsayers that peer into the future when they emerge from their burrows, surveying the landscape. By the way, that prediction, spring, early, yay, we'll take it. That's the news for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
At McKenzie, Brackman, Cheney, and Kuzak were busy in their own defense against the splashy sex discrimination suit brought by powerhouse Rosalind Shays. We sent eyewitness reporter Joyce Kuhl-Haywick to get an inside look at this headline-making law firm.
Litigation.
In the news.
Get ready for the great Google Glass race. Hey, it's Zacho. Welcome to In the News. I hope you're having a good day. We start with the big story of the day. New clues in the hunt for Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. A drastic altitude change and new information about the pilot are adding to the mystery surrounding the flight's disappearance. Here's the latest.
New development.
The True Legends in Concert, celebrating their 12th year here in Las Vegas with a True Blue live band and legends that actually sing. They do not lip sync. A must-see show for you here in Las Vegas. While we're on the subject of music now, let's visit Brett Friedman and David Benoit. I'm your host, Barry Pintar, coming to you this month from a living room. Sort of a living room. Take a close look at this living room. Take a closer look. A familiar living room to millions of Americans every week. It is the Bundy living room. We are on the set of Married with Children, and on this special edition, we are covering Southern California, including Hollywood. Let's go back to some old friends. What better friends than the Bundys of Married with Children? As promised, we talked to the two big stars of the Bundys. We know them as Peg and Al. So someone would say, what's it like to live in Hollywood and be a part of the Hollywood scene? What would you say?
I'd tell them I wouldn't know. I live in Venice Beach. I rarely get to Hollywood. I don't go to any of those clubs or any of the Hollywood scene type thing.
We talked to Ed about coming from Youngstown, Ohio to Hollywood. You, on the other hand, are part of a showbiz family. So it's a little bit of a stupid question, I know, but we just want to get a feel for what it's like to be in Hollywood and do what you do. What would you say?
What it's like?
Yeah, what's it like to come out here and have people whoop and holler for you?
Well, I was born here, and I grew up around this kind of environment a lot because my father was a director in television. So it's not an unusual environment for me.
People just can't seem to get enough of a good Cinderella story. For the first time since her wedding, Kate Middleton wore a tiara. Here's the pic. She dons the jewels rolling up to Buckingham Palace in a Bentley.
In the episode right before this, we talked about bullies, how they can ruin your life, how they can make it horrible for you to go to school, how they can make you feel so bad about yourself that you just don't even want to go on, man. You literally feel like you can't take it anymore. We talked about the answer. The answer, report them. That's easier said than done. How do you report them? When you do, it can make things a lot better and make you not have so much of a bad day at school. Okay, I talked a little bit about this in the previous episode.
My big moment on The Guiding Light was just that, a moment. All of this talk of grueling hard work and high rewards comes to a head during taping.
What you do, you leave on 4. I'll say 5, 4.
Okay.
You go like this.
All right.
And then like this.
Okay.
You take the upstage door. In other words, you take this door.
Okay.
And when you come on, you leave on 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
On 4. 5, 4, 3.
All of that and much more for the scene to finally be played coast to coast, and this was the payoff.
It's The Guiding Light, episode 10,586.
There were other moments throughout the 1-hour show, but each moment took precise planning.
All right, you ready? Big Bird goes to Hollywood. Oh no, look, there's just 2 minutes left to get this movie done. Are they gonna get it done, guys? How are they gonna find out? How much are tickets, Prairie Dawn? Okay, $7.50 and $9, $1.50 off for kids. Okay, count, when's the show? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, what if they want to get tickets, Oscar? How can they get it? They can call 221-TIKS. Okay, oh my goodness, 2 minutes. Are you gonna get this movie finished?
I have many videos, but there are two that I have, and I've actually watched them a lot lately. They're Singing in the Rain, they're the unsinkable Molly Brown, and you're in both of them. So I have to ask, looking back, when you look over these classics that are so popular now, what does it bring to mind?
Well, at the time I was 18 years old, very inexperienced. I was right for the part because that was the part about a young girl who was picked to be by Gene, well, in the role to pick to be a famous star, to be.
As if Las Vegas needed more energy than that from the millions of watts of electricity that light up this strip, the energy that these Marilyn and Elvis lookalikes create light up the faces of everyone who catches their waves. A classic car with classic legends.
You know, Marilyn, I have to tell you that it is truly, truly my birthday today.
It is?
It is genuinely my birthday. I'm not just saying that. It is my birthday.
Can I sing happy birthday to you, Gift?
Marilyn, it would basically make my life.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
How do you like that, man?
Happy birthday, oh Barry.
I'm sweating.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Welcome to episode 2 of Auditioning for the Stage. Episode 2 is really our first topic because the first one was the introduction, and I'm going to start off with the most important thing in my perspective, and that is owning the stage. I tell this to performers all the time. I say this to myself all the time. You have got to own the stage. You've got to look like you belong. You've got to look like you should be there. You've got to look like this little piece of real estate.
And now, please welcome the hosts for the Power Poll, Debbie Korkunis and Barry Pintar.
Let's do some real talking here. Let's talk about the results.
We're talking about results here. And to tell us exactly how the Power Pool works to give you incredible results and to tell us about its many uses, won't you join me in please welcoming internationally known health and fitness expert, Michael Carson. Michael, come on out here.
Come on down.
All right, buddy.
It's
great to be here.
To the show, Mike. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And when we come back, we are going to start our $1,000 workout challenge. Anyone up for $1,000 in the room? If we can find anyone in the audience who can break the Power Pool with their own 2 hands while exercising right here on stage, we will give them $1,000. Stay right there. All right, guys, we got you covered.
Look at it as a great opportunity to learn about these things now. Okay, so how are we going to do all this? Well, first, we're going to hear from people who are really good communicators, all of whom work with teenagers like you every day to teach them about teen pregnancy.
California is perhaps best known as the mecca of the entertainment industry. From the grand studios of Hollywood to the wheelers and dealers of Beverly Hills, there is no business that is more diverse. Animation and cartoons have entertained audiences for nearly as long as films have. And when speaking of animation, there is no name more synonymous with the craft than the creator of
Marvin Martian, Bugs Bunny, and countless others, Mr. Chuck Jones.
Recently, we were able to talk with Mr. Jones at his animation art showroom in Corona Del Mar, California.
Over the decades, he's touched countless young and older hearts like mine alike. Chuck, it's an absolute pleasure to talk to you.
It's the most precision aircrafts, the F-16s.
Okay. We need to egress the airplane on the ground. Okay.
To fly in the aircraft is an experience reserved for a small, privileged few. Select members of the media are part of that privilege. For the Pentagon and U.S. Air Force, this is a chance to give the world an inside look to the professionalism and expertise these members of this squadron hold while protecting the great lands of the United States.
There's a lot of cockpit noise, and to overcome that,
serious briefings and detailed explanations are essential before the flight.
if we need to eject out of the airplane, it senses how fast we're going.
Major Dave Janik is a Thunderbird pilot. Today, we will fly as a team.
Do that, then you can go ahead, leave your pressure on the left, and then step into the seat with your right.
Moments before flight time, the anticipation is overwhelming. Pilots, crew, and support personnel guarantee the flight will be like no other experience.
Forward is down and back is up. That's right.
Aircraft monitoring systems are standing by to record the sights and sounds of this journey.
Ready. Let's do it.
With belts tightly in place, oxygen flowing, and the best of experience behind the controls, the thumbs up comes for takeoff. .4 Gs. We climb out of sight, straight up, at 500 miles an hour.
330, contact approach control on 118.2.
How you doing back there? No, hanging in there so far. Okay. Barely, but doing it.
Of my life. Could you tell?
Yes.
Could you even have tell? This is absolutely incredible. We are up here in the Goodyear blimp over downtown Columbus, and let me just take a look around. Take a look back. It's only about the size of a van. I actually thought it was a lot bigger until I came in here. A room for about 6 people. See the engineer back there sending our live signal back there. There you see us live in the blimp. I am there as we speak. Larry, can we take a quick nosedive? To show people that, we don't just float straight down. Okay, now this is pretty scary. This 42-ton tank has put through quite a test. We'll climb, drop, crawl, and what's most amazing, traveling at the high speeds of 40-plus miles an hour, the laser-guided computerized cannon of this tank can lock onto a target while moving, take careful aim, and fire all by itself. How long does it take to learn something like this? Very long? Ballroom dancing? Yeah, just till, can I learn it in about 6 months? I mean, to really do it and come here and dance?
Social dancing, sure.
Okay, it's basically 1, 2, 3, is that right? And we can make it real big. This is so much fun, I can't stand it. It's kind of like the King and I in the big dance scene, is that right? So what that the investigation starts 40 stories and 500 feet up.
And this thing swings a lot. Oh, yeah.
Eric Donahoe is my co-pilot. He's done this for 5 years. After we strap ourselves in with all the necessary safety gear, we go over.
We're going to ride down the building? Oh, man.
It's quite a view from up here and quite a view from in here, a restaurant on the 38th floor.
Tell you what, if you love Hollywood like I do, you're going to love the Disney MGM studios even more. You see, the punk rockers aren't here, the crazy people aren't here, the dirt and litter isn't here. Disney style, everything is crystal clean. Limo? Mickey, you say I can have a ride, huh? All right, look, Minnie, wait for us. Come on. Wow, look at this car inside. There's everything in here. What can you guys show me about this? What? You have a banana split in here?
Music Today 365.
Hey, it's Zacho. Welcome to Music Today 365. I hope you're having a good day. We start with the big music story of the day. Huge, gigantic news for Michael Jackson lovers. From Beyond, new songs. Seriously, Dave Stewart has that story.
Michael Jackson has a new album coming out.
Interesting news today. Major music stars like Nirvana, Kiss, and Linda Ronstadt will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame next week, but there's still one question. Will Nirvana perform? The surviving members have the invitation, but they haven't said yes or no yet.
That is a must-see. Still ahead on Music Today 365, trending Justin Bieber booed again, and this time at an award ceremony in his own home country. We'll tell you where and let you listen for yourself. And on the charts today, a look at one of the top videos with a bit of backstory. That's in 15 seconds. We'll be right back.
Dinner music for you, huh?
Good stuff.
In the mood for some music? We have some more. Are you feeling a little blue tonight?
If so, we have the thing just for you. The summer concert series in the Plaza is winding down tonight.
And tonight, the band is, are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Big Daddy's Blues Band. How about that one?
They'll be cooking for sure. Action News reporter Julia Radlick is at...
Consider this the best place in the world.
Wow.
And may I tell you, I had the chance to talk to them today. They are delightful people.
They look great. Whatever he's
Wonderful.
doing seems to be working.
Incredible.
But her name is Elaine Lelaine?
Elaine Lelaine. Elaine
How about
Lelaine.
that?
Kind of sings right off your tongue, huh?
That's great.
On this, Barry?
John, I got to give you a howdy. Carolyn couldn't quite decide. Does the hat stay or go?
Gosh, Barry, I think you look rather, cynic.
I said it stayed. I said it stayed.
Okay, it stays.
It stays? I'm sorry, it stays. Carolyn, I got to show you this. You're probably not in the shot. This is to carry your cowboy rodeo ropes in. You need to get down here right after the news and get it as quickly. It's your colors.
Do you have a rope?
It looks like you. It just reminded me of you for some reason.
Well, pick it up for me, Barry.
Right. I left my wallet at home. Okay, let's get down to business here. I want you to take a look around this place. This is a...
I'm working on a new name for a brand new monkey snack we're working on here at the factory.
Did I hear you say a new monkey snack?
Yep, we need a catchy new name. Something like Monkey Snickery or Stupendous Monkey Snack.
You think those names are funny?
Slowly down, further. Very good. And then up. So this exercise, of course, makes the waist slim.
The movie last night was sold out, so if you want to see it all weekend, plan on getting there a little earlier. In the meantime, would you like to own this? 92X tonight.
Yeah.
We'll tell you all about it. Kroger, starting on Monday, they will have detailed information and entrance sheets. In the meantime, how do you like that bad entrance?
Pretty
I'm
nice.
going to spend my weekend cruising in the Batmobile. Are you jealous? You should be.
Really jealous. Hey, Barry, I am assuming that you have the Bat boxer shorts.
The Bat box, they're at home in my drawer right now. I'm going to wear them this weekend.
Now, what is this you have now?
This is the mouthpiece. The actual makeup itself consisted of 6 pieces, but for simplicity, I narrowed it down.
Then, like a model airplane is glued together, these pieces of foam are actually glued to my face.
So now what? We're getting white.
We're getting white.
Next, a special dyeing spray tops off the finishing touches. All of this at 1 hour and 51 minutes. I am the Joker.
Final verdict is you're ready to go.
Happy Barry Pintar by a trunk.